I'm Chelsea Green.
And I'm Britt Baker.
We're Fire and Nice.
And you're watching AMBY.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia, and I would like to welcome you to my interview with Chelsea Green and Britt Baker, also known as Fire and Nice.
Cheers to that.
Hello, welcome. How are you two doing?
We're great.
Yeah?
We're great. We're always great.
I know, it's been such an exciting weekend. I love seeing you two in the ring together, just kind of chatting backstage, so I'm glad you're doing well.
It's like where we thrive when we get together in the ring.
We have so much fun.
Yeah, you can tell. And it's not just in the ring, it's also when you're not in the ring and when you're not on camera together. So kind of take me back to that beginning and what just gelled with you two right away.
We started Facebook friends.
Yeah, it's such an internet relationship, relationship, because we became really good friends, bonding over our WWE tryouts.
We had WWE tryouts very early on in our career. We both were wrestling a year or less when we had a tryout, so right away we were like, hey, who, Chelsea Green, who's that? She has dark hair too. Who's that?
Yes, that was totally it. And then we continued to try to work together, and it never happened because I was living in Canada at the time. And then when I finally moved down to Orlando, that's when
we met.
We finally met. I went up to Pittsburgh to have a match with her, and we had such a good time. Went out to the bar after.
When she would come to Pittsburgh to wrestle me, we'd make sure she could stay the whole weekend so we could have fun.
The whole trip.
So fun.
Well, it's so funny because sometimes when you do meet people online, you talk to them and then you'll meet them in person, and you're like, you don't act the way that you did. So it's so cool that you guys actually
we did not catfish each other.
Catfish one another.
No.
But what do you say is one of the more fiery things about your tag team partner?
Oh.
Ooh.
Probably her quickness and things like that. Her speed is her fire in my mind. I think my tongue is my fire, maybe.
I think you get to a point where you snap and you're just you just start whooping ass.
You go crazy.
Yeah.
I've seen it once or twice.
Yeah, right? No. And she there's something, it's like when she gets hit a little too hard or something, she's like, oh no. And
no!
Yeah.
Then how about the nicest things? We covered the fire. How about the nicest?
Oh.
Chelsea definitely, she always looks out for me when I'm in there, so, she's never going to be the tag team partner that's like, oh, I can't reach.
I think that's both.
We're always like, here, help me help out.
And I think that's both, I don't know if something, maybe, if we get hit too hard and we're like, I don't even know what's happening right now, what's next, or where we are in this match, or what's going, you know what I mean?
It happens.
We just, we chat on the outside, we shoot the, I don't know if I can say shit, but you know what I mean.
We shoot the beat. We talk the
shoot
whole
the breeze.
time on the outside. We laugh. We make up our own little inside jokes during the matches. Even when we wrestle each other, which we probably shouldn't do that.
Okay, but that's so true. And being Canadian, you probably actually you're a hockey fan too. Do you know when they mic the hockey players? And you hear them on the bench, and they're talking about
if they did that to us.
Yeah, if they or if someone with a camera zoomed in and just listened to us talking I remember one time Britt was like, oh, I never noticed you have a cracked tooth or this and that something. She said something doctory, and I was like, wait, what? How am I gonna get this fixed? And this is all in the match.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How do you actually focus on it then?
No, we don't. We just focus on
I think that's your best matches are when you it's an out of body experience is when you're not focusing so much on every single aspect of the match is when
and
you
you're
have
just doing it.
When you're comfortable with the person you're with, that's when you have the best matches.
Well, so many wrestlers say it just comes down to trust, and that's really
trust.
I mean, you're literally putting your bodies out there on the line.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, going into this interview, I created a little game called Fire or Nice. So I'm going to say a word, and if you happen to like the word, it's fire, and if you don't like it,
okay.
Or no, sorry, opposite way. If you like it, it's nice. If you don't, it's fire.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Fire threw me for a second. I was thinking internet
fire
lingo,
fire.
fire.
Fire's good. So fire's bad,
Fire
nice,
is
in
nice.
this context.
But literally, the word fire is nice.
Yeah.
No.
You get it? No, I like it.
Oh, yeah, I get it. I get it. I get
started
it.
the game. I just started it.
Okay. Yeah, we like the word fire.
Yeah.
All right. How about water slides?
Nice.
Okay. Black lipstick?
Fire.
It's a bit of both.
No, I'm not allowed to wear it.
It's
My
not
boyfriend
allowed.
said no. He's like,
It's too much for me. Fire.
All right. Camping?
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
But I would some type of bathroom.
Glamping.
Yeah.
Let's glamp. We're
Glamping.
glampers.
Clamping. Okay. Lip piercings?
It used to be
Not for
nice
me.
when I was young.
Not
now
for
it's
me.
fire.
Fire. Bacteria, it gets in your teeth. No.
Okay. And then
Doctor.
chocolate? True, right?
All
Nice.
the nicest. The nicest.
Nice.
What about DDR? Dance Dance Revolution?
Nice. I loved that game when I was younger. I
Really?
would play that game for hours.
Okay, I was a dancer and still could not do DDR, so I'll say fire just because I don't like things I'm not good at.
So in spite, you're like, no.
Yes, I'm competitive.
Actually, did some the other day. Cause have you watched Kissing Booth on Netflix?
No, I
No.
keep hearing you need to watch that.
It's like
Same.
it's all right.
Okay.
We're
If you
having a
want, like,
slumber party
I was about
tonight,
to say, if
so
you
we'll
want like a
watch
good
it
girls
tonight.
film, like it's pretty cute, but
Yeah.
they do a lot of DDR in it. So as soon as that was done, I went to an arcade with some buddies, and we were like, we gotta do DDR. We were nothing like in the movie.
I will
Oh.
never forget when that came out though, and it was so hot, and it was like
Yeah.
in every movie theater and arcade. Yeah, I was never good at it. So
I was very good at it. So I loved it.
And the last one, karaoke.
No, fire. I hate karaoke. I hate it. I cringe whenever it's like, let's go to karaoke bar. I'm like, don't make me go
I
up
would
there.
say fire until I've had like my 10th tequila shot, and then I'll sing ABBA.
I love watching other people karaoke because it's
So fun.
entertaining and sometimes
But
they're
it's
really
so
good.
embarrassing,
but
too.
for me,
Do you cringe
No.
inside when you're
Yeah,
watching?
and I'm the
others?
worst singer, so like I'm like I would never get up there unless me and everyone else in the room was very intoxicated. So why are you getting up there? Did nobody tell you in your lifetime that you're a bad singer?
right.
Did none of your friends?
I would tell you. If you were,
right?
I would tell you.
Yes, I would be like, I don't think you should ever.
I don't think it's for you, Chelsea. I don't think you should go up there.
So you mentioned ABBA. What would kind of your go-to band be?
None. I would not go up. But if
At
I had to
all?
pick one, I don't know. Probably something fun that everyone would clap and sing along to.
Okay.
So that
Like, I mean, Britney Spears or something is
Yeah,
like
a throwback.
an easy one that you could do.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I won't go. I'm not gonna do it. That's
Just
that's
not
the bottom line. I
happening.
hate karaoke.
So, okay, I was at Universal for Halloween Horror Nights, and I guess, like, Matt and Cody Rhodes, like, thing that they do is this is totally outside of anything we were saying, except for the fact that
karaoke.
their thing is to drink and then go do karaoke in Universal.
Never.
In front of
Never.
hundreds and
Wow.
hundreds of people. So we get in there and I'm just like, oh my God, I know he's gonna make me do it. I really don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. It's gonna ruin my night if I do it. And then,
I would have been like,
and then,
she can't.
no, you know what hits? Kings of Leon, I think hits. Do you know who's up there? Paige from WWE.
Oh.
Like jamming, and
I
she's
saw
good.
there was actually a video. Some fan must have taken it, and that went around.
Karaoke.
Yeah, all
that
the time.
I was there.
She
Oh my
gets
gosh, that's
cooler
so
by
funny.
the day. Like every day I find
Kings
out
of
something
Leon,
cool.
and she
She's
was
she's
so-
so
that's
cool.
so good.
funny.
Like Paige is so cool. Like
Yeah.
everything she does. I'm like, okay.
I know. So that's my story.
It's a good story.
Yeah.
Did you end up going up?
Well, thank God. I guess we put our name in like just a little too late, and I was like, oh, I felt it coming. And I was like, oh, I'm just so tired. I think we should go home. I ran out of there so fast because if they called like Chelsea and Matt, no,
Exit. Leave.
Well, something super exciting that's happened recently is, Chelsea, you actually were at the WWE Performance Center for a tryout. And the photographs you posted, you looked so happy. Like, just seeing how stoked you were made me so happy for you. So,
Oh, man.
how was it?
Oh, well, okay, and Britt obviously knows this because she's been through it, but this is my third time.
It's the hardest thing you'll ever do.
Like,
It's
you
so
can't
hard.
even describe to people how hard it is because it's so hard that the only way you can get through it is mentally.
You get to a point where like physically, you can't move,
It's
but
just- is
in
it
your
just
in your
drills?
mind,
Yes.
you're like, I have to move. If I don't get up and move, they're gonna say go home.
Yeah.
Like, you
So-
want that so bad, and that's like
Coach
always.
Bloom always says fatigue makes cowards of us all, and
Yes.
it's so true because when you're like you can't. There's the bag drill, the freaking dreaded bag drill, and by the end of it, you're just doing whatever you can to get over the bag.
Oh, wow.
Like it's so hard.
It's just your mental strength, and like that's why you probably saw the pictures, and I'm like this, because it's like the only thing that kept me going was just like smile, smile, don't think
you just
about
have to
anything
pretend
else.
it's awesome and a
Smile.
great experience. It is a great experience, but
Yes.
pretend like it doesn't hurt while being
Yeah.
a great experience.
Yeah, like because that's the whole thing is they break you down to see how you're gonna react because in the ring you can't stop. I want to stop halfway
Right.
through. I want to stop, but you can't stop, and you have to keep playing that character. And the character that you're playing at this tryout is, you've got a great opportunity. You want to be here, and now you're gonna have to show all those coaches and trainers and the guys at NXT that you belong in that
Yeah.
position, right? But it's hard. It's really
It's
hard.
so hard.
I wish you luck. I really do.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then you've actually been doing something, Britt, where you have been eating grilled cheese on the beach.
Right.
Why did that start?
So I just moved to Florida from Pennsylvania, and I don't have. I just took the Florida boards, to practice dentistry, so I don't have them yet. I physically have to wait for them to come in the mail. So I have been doing absolutely nothing. So I'm living in Florida. I love the beach. I've lived in Pennsylvania my whole life. I'm not near the beach, so I go to the beach all the time. And I'm like, I'm gonna go. And there's food trucks on the beach in Florida. I've never seen this anywhere in my life. And they have grilled cheese that are $3. And it's like every time I walk out, I'm like, here you go. And the lady now knows. She's like, grilled cheese. I'm like, absolutely.
That's awesome.
It's so wonderful.
That's amazing.
Great. I love that.
Well, I have some tweets from you here, one each that I loved.
Oh, no.
First one, plus side of living with a man with long hair, there's always hair ties in a drawer. So
Oh my
is that
God,
a big
I laughed.
bonus, Britt?
Yeah,
I laughed at that.
And
That's
it's so true.
true.
He's so good about keeping all like hair, because I'm one of those people where I keep them on my arm.
Yeah,
if they're
me
not
too.
on my arm, I don't know where a hair tie
Same.
is. And
Yeah.
he has a drawer where it's filled with like skinny hair ties,
Oh, I
thick
love
hair
that.
That's so good.
I know. I'm trying to get him on like the curly Q scrunchy
Yeah,
type. I'm trying to.
Because he doesn't
he'll
need
never-
to care about his damaged hair.
I know, but like
He's lucky.
we can try to get him. But it's awesome. There's always hair ties.
And then the one I have from Chelsea, it's, imagine falling in love with someone and finding out he claps at the end of movies.
I laugh so hard at that. Why does he do that?
I hate
Why?
it.
Don't
and,
do
and,
that.
like, you know what? And I went, the first time I discovered it is when he took me to Star Wars. And I'm like,
He
oh
clapped
my
at the end
God.
of Star Wars.
No, he clapped at the beginning,
Oh, wow.
which is worse.
But like, why? What are you clapping at?
But the worst part was that I couldn't say anything because everyone else clapped and I was the only one clapping, and I'm thinking like, oh, it pissed me off. The
I
whole
don't get
movie I
it.
was thinking about it. Then we went to Jurassic Park, and I guess like Blue, I don't know, the dinosaur person like came in and he's like, oh, woo, and nobody else did it, and I was like, see, this is where I draw the line. no, you cannot. And then at the end he did it, and it's embarrassing. It's
Right.
absolutely humiliating.
Wow. I don't
know
And
what
he
I would
knows I
do.
think that.
So now he's always going to do it.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, and it bugs me. And he kept like, he knew I was so uncomfortable at the very beginning, so he continued to do it throughout the movie. Like,
You have to get him back with something now. Just keep scaring
what
him.
is as embarrassing as a clapper?
Do the
Other
hot
than
mess
plain clapper.
walking through
Oh my gosh.
Magic Kingdom.
Oh my God, I know. He likes that stuff. That's
Oh,
funny to him.
that's
That's funny
you
to
can't.
him.
You can't.
We'll have to
He wins.
brainstorm. We'll brainstorm.
So it's something that really embarrasses him. Yeah, I'll have to think of that. Or maybe when the plane lands next time, then I'll clap. Because people said on
People do that on like really scary flights when the plane
people
almost
said
crashes.
that on Twitter that there's actually the movie clapping isn't the worst. It's the plane clapping that's worse than the movie clapping.
You looked this up?
They
but
tweeted
it-
me.
Oh,
They tweeted me after that saying that. Everyone was like, at least he's not a plane
At
clapper.
least when the plane lands, the people in charge of the plane landing are in the presence of the clapping. But when unless
Yeah,
the
no,
movie,
you're literally clapping at a
the
screen.
movie
Yeah.
producers are not in. They might be, but I don't think they are. And
I doubt it.
we'll just leave it be.
Yeah, he's a clapper.
You just gotta accept it.
But we love him for
Still
it.
love him, I guess.
Well, when you two come out to the ring, it's to Cherry Pie by Warrant. But I was wondering if you could have any artist or band actually create some music for you as a tag team.
Oh man.
Could be really cool to do that.
Who would you say? I would like Fall Out Boy or something
Yeah.
fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Right?
Something like
something
edgy,
fun,
but
some
really
attitude.
fun and
Yes.
cool.
Yes. I feel like Fall Out Boy or like, I don't know, random, but Panic at the Disco is like cool, like poppy,
Right, and
you
like
can bounce
still
to it,
like
but it's still
cool, like instrumentals to it
Yes.
too. Yeah.
Agreed, there we go.
There we go.
Made that decision.
That
up
was
real quick.
really easy. I thought that question I could ponder it a little bit because it's a tough one, but
Yeah, and I'm sure
Fall
tonight
Out
on the
Boy.
plane home we'll
We're
think
gonna
of
think
30
about it,
more
thanks.
and
yeah,
we'll like tweet them.
that's
at you.
always the case,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, right.
That made my brain think a little bit.
Yeah.
Well done. Well, just to wrap things up, I do want to leave it with the fans because it's been a minute since I've spoken with both of you and a lot has happened since. So anything you would like to say?
I don't know. What do you have to say?
I mean, I guess thanks for supporting
yeah,
us.
thank you.
Buying
Keep
our
watching.
t-shirts.
Buy our t-shirts. Come to our shows. We have some cool shows coming up.
Yeah. That's it. Thank you. We love the support, and it was very surprising how quickly people supported us as a tag team, and we're very thankful for that.
The Fire and Ice literally came about, I think, overnight, the
Yeah.
storyline for it. So we just kind of threw it together with Rise, and it's been such a huge
The
success.
crowd goes insane.
We sell
It's
out of our
awesome.
Fire and Ice shirts every single shimmer, every single Rise. So it's awesome.
yeah,
amazing.
Yeah.
it's cool. So thank you.
And I want to say thanks to both of you for joining me for this interview.
Thank
Always
you.
fun when I
End of
have you
interview.
on.
Cheers.
Here we go.
Cheers.
There we go.
We'll see you
got
next
it.
time.